Okay, let's put it this way. Theory Thursdays sucked. Hi, what's up? My name's Evan. I'm a teen therapist and I'm here to help you out with your problems. Totally tubular. No, but seriously though. So I am not a registered teen therapist. I'm not a registered therapist at all. I am a registered depressed teen though. So Therapy Thursdays is I'm gonna help you guys out and give you therapy advice. But I'm a teen, so I got you. If you're a teen and you're watching this, I got you. You know how I know I got you? I just said I got you like 4 times. The reason why I got you is because I am a teen and I can relate to you. So I know what you're going through. Don't feel like you're the only one. Alright, so anyway, today we are going to be reacting to Gabby Hanna's mental state. Now, Gabby Hanna is a YouTuber who was made famous originally on Vine. She has had many awkward phases of social anxiety or depression, and to start Therapy Thursdays off, Gabby has been going to therapy, but earlier this year she had a big giant breakdown. She stopped doing a lot of videos, she kind of stopped her music career, and it mentally wasn't okay for her. So I am going to be watching 2 videos. One is her roast diss track video, which has been very popular, and I'm going to be talking about how she either can improve something or if she has improved something. Oh, I didn't tell you about the second video. So the second video we are going to do is the one talking about her breakdown and the reason why she stopped music for a brief period of time. If Gabby Hanna watched this, I would legit freak out, but I would also be very happy because I'm helping her.
Welcome back, guys.
Man, I love how all these roast yourself harder challenges, like diss tracks and stuff, I don't know why people are so interested in it, because it's really just self-doubting everybody, and it's honestly, it's not healthy.
Well, last time it just wasn't well done. Yo, sup, I'm Gabby, I'm a hot...
Wait, well done, she said not well done, Gabby. Well, okay, it may just sound like a small little lyric, and it's probably just my inner self talking out, but saying it wasn't good last time, that's not really healthy, because it's bringing down your confidence and it's bringing down your self-doubt, and that's not healthy. You need to embrace yourself through all of the good and the bad. Like, I have many videos that I am not proud of, but I embrace them because I get to learn from them. Just saying it wasn't good last time, which I understand, this is a roast yourself challenge. Oh wait, oh god. If it's a roast yourself challenge, that means all of my inner dad therapy emotions are gonna come out.
Rolling through in a brand new Toyota Corolla, live alone in a 2-bedroom apartment, but it's real cheap, you can tell by the carpet. That's okay, cause I'm never home. I'm at the gym, as you probably know.
Okay, so I'm glad she embraces that she goes to the gym, and the reason why I use the word embraces is because she's embracing who she is. And I'm glad she's in the past, before she started working out, before the cutting hair and stuff, she was not confident in her body at all. And then she finally got that urge to do it herself. So that is one thing that I know she has improved on based on what I've watched and seen her do. Good job, Gabby. You're so confident. I love it.
So my weight loss never slips your mind. I'm working out like 8 days a week, cause I can't control myself when I eat. Think I'm Melissa Model now, what's that about? By the way, have I mentioned that I work out? Had the glow up of the motherfucking century, but I'll still die alone eventually.
I mean, I have nothing on I'll die alone eventually, because like, I mean, same.
That's right, I'm single and I can't keep a man, cause I'm crazy in a way you can never understand.
Okay, so like, yeah, she can't keep a man, but that's not her fault. It's the other person's fault. She needs to know that it's not her that is affecting the relationships. It is everybody else. It's the people that hurt her, which I know she's talked about it before. She sometimes thinks it's herself, but it's absolutely not herself. It's literally the people just being an a-hole. See, I'm one of those people, whenever something happens, I briefly talk about it for a long period of time, but literally in a day I get over it. Now, I know a lot of people are not like that, but a way to distract yourself from what's actually happening is like calling a friend, talking about it, listening to music to help you calm down or get your mind off the topic, and this helps for literally anything.
Lots of fans, but where are my friends in? I'm alone every night of the weekend, cause my social life's been in the trash can. Love myself when I'm pumped with injections.
Okay, so I've noticed from literally the first minute that she has talked about loneliness. I'm an only child, so I understand loneliness at home, but I am okay with that because I get to do things like this, and I also get to experience and teach myself about what I can do. Basically, being alone, I know this sounds really silly, but that's not a bad thing. Yes, you need to be social with people, but it's also okay to be alone, mainly because you get to find your inner self.
Oh no, my views are low. Looks like my hair has got to go again. But hey, no sweat, no biggie, as long as you pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Always say I'm working hard, but then again, who am I kidding?
No. I understand. This is a roast yourself harder challenge. But do not self-doubt yourself. You work very hard. If I need to get lipstick and write it on your mirror, you work hard every day, I will do it. Because it motivates you. It gets you out of bed in the morning. I literally have a dry erase board above my bed that I can write quotes on. So when I wake up, I see the quote, bam, I'm happy, I have a great day. Come back from school, open the door, look at the board, bam, I just had another great day. Because even if I was having a bad day, that quote helped me have a great week.
My job is a joke. I take selfies for a living, but
like I said, I know this is a roast yourself challenge, but like, okay, so here's, she's probably all kidding with most of these lyrics, but maybe some of them are true. So if she actually was talking about how she doesn't think her work is hard enough or like it's lazy, that is completely false. I know everybody. I'm not just pertaining this to Gabby, myself, or specific people. I'm pertaining this to everybody. If you are doing something and you know you actually put the effort into it, you are obviously working hard, and you should be happy about that hard work. Don't doubt yourself. Even if it's like a school project or something and you think it looks so terrible, in somebody else's mind it might look completely amazing. So just don't doubt yourself. That's basically what this first minute and 15 second is.
I gotta say, it's not no work, all play. If you're not convinced, check my resume. Call myself a musician, but count my songs 1, 2. First single out loud sounds better on me.
That is false. I bopped to Out Loud for literally since it came out from the first day. That was the only song I bought on my phone along with Honestly.
And speaking of single, it makes no sense, man. I'm a satellite, but never had a true connection.
Once again, Satellite revolves around the relationships. She needs to get over it, be confident, and be happy with herself. Embrace herself, do what makes her happy to keep her mind off the topic, because that shouldn't have to control your life.
My music's underwhelming, but my biggest crime, my New York Times best-selling nursery.
I literally have to read adult lessons for school. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Bye.
Story time! I admit I may have overreacted, and I hope you can see past it if I'm overdramatic. If my antics seem erratic and a touch problematic, it's an old bad habit. I do mental acrobatics, make the situation seem undoubtedly traumatic, when the truth is if you study my intense reactions, and the actions are a far cry from pragmatic. It's a business tactic, cause the honest fact is...
Okay, so all that stuff that she was talking about, the past and the social stuff, that's kind of what I said at the beginning of the video. This all relates to what it's basically her brand. That's basically what she's talking about. People brand her as something dramatic and traumatic, but what people have to understand is, and I'm talking to you guys in general, this topic right now is not about Gabby. What people need to understand is people shouldn't be branded as something negative, because it literally does nothing. Now, I will say people who are branded negatively get to be remembered more often, but people need to be branded as positive. But we don't need anything negative in our minds right now, although we do need to be exposed to it. It's just, there are certain ways to be exposed to it. Here's another lesson. Don't let your problems get in the way of other people's happiness.
The platform rewards being a dick, so maybe that's me. If a shoe fits, wear it. Hey, forgive me, like the video and share it. I think that we can all forgive Brian Lee, cause he only did what you all wanna do to me.
I hate that. I hate that lyric so much, because I don't like that one lyric about what you all want to do to me, because that is so not true. If you ever feel like everybody hates you and everybody does not like you, that is so not true. There is always somebody that is in your life that loves you for who you are. Wow, I am so inspirational today, guys. Wow. This transition so much.
overworked, overpaid. I'm on top of the world, sitting pretty on a stack, but the static still cracks in my veins. At the bottom of the universe, I'm feeling all the weight. People die for this. People lie for this.
I love this so much. I've watched this maybe over 5 times, and it just okay, so this ending part of this video, I'm not gonna explain it, but because you're obviously gonna watch some of it. But I love the ending of this video because it's noticing all of the negativities, pointing them out one by one, sticking a pin in all of them. And after the video, I'll explain why that's a good thing.
Will suck and fuck some guy for this, pay the toll for this, sell their soul for this, play my part, but what's my role in this? I'm not built for this, all the guilt of this, and I don't think I can deal with this. I'm too old for this, gonna fold from this, people starving and I get gold for this. You all chalk me up as some whiny fuck who's stressed by success like my life sucks. I get it, I know, it's such a conundrum. I get what I want, but I can't have much fun with it. It's not the fame or the money I'm yearning. I don't give a fuck about what I've been earning, but each day I wake up more blessed and I'm learning of all these people I'm least to deserve it.
Okay, God, holy crap. I've watched this before. Every single time it gives me chills. The reason why it is so amazing and so great that she put all of her negativities and all of her self-doubts and all of her social anxiety and every single bad thing happening, she's getting all of this out through sadness and anger. And although at the time you may be feeling completely terrible, it's actually really good that you are embracing all of the bad stuff, because whenever you get all of the bad stuff out and you finally hear them out loud instead of having them stuck in your head, once you get every single thing out through that anger, you're not thinking about them as much anymore. When you finally hear them out loud through your own voice, through your own words, they all make sense. Confidence honestly beats all that social anxiety, all that depression, because it shows who you can really be and what you can do. And all that negative stuff, all it's doing is just taking your life over. And I know nobody wants that.
I don't deserve it. I try to be perfect, I'll never be perfect. I'm not worth it. Keep looking for answers, I swear I've been searching but come up short. And I give up quick, cause if I found it, I think I'd be scared of it. You don't see the scene that's behind the screen, and I urge you all to be aware of it. It's an interesting dichotomy of monetized sincerity, stir up my insecurity with constant uncertainty. Generation of anxiety, the look at me society, dubiety or piety, the gods will suffer silently. I'm sorry for my obsession with attention. I have an ungodly fear of rejection. My apprehension and objection is the viral infection of dollars and followers in place of affection. What I need is a human connection.
See, okay, so she just listed about how whenever you're behind the screen, you're not completely different person, but there are a lot of YouTubers who are not themselves. It's kind of like a character. They play a character in front of the camera because it's what you want to see, or it's so out of the norm that you need to see it. But behind the screen, it's not always what you see in front. In front, you see a happy, charismatic, amazing person, although some YouTubers like Gabby or Shane Dawson list their insecurities and the sadness and the madness of everything. In front of the screen, there are a lot of YouTubers who are just so positive all the time because that's what people need to see. Behind the screen, there are a lot of YouTubers and people in general just have so many things building up. Like I said earlier, express that, write it down, say it out loud, because it can finally help you, and maybe it'll restitch your mind of how you think you should be.
Not blue light and a foggy reflection of my misconception of my own perception, a result of too much introspection. They find my disinterest interesting, my depression a funny thing, my decline is relatable. People love that I hate myself, yeah, they love that I hate myself. People love that I hate myself, people love that I hate myself, people love that I hate myself.
Alright guys, now I'm usually really funny, but like, this is a really serious video. I am a teen therapist. I'm gonna be funny because I'm a teen, but I'm also gonna be a therapist because it's serious, and I need to address all this with you guys. That way you guys know what to do.
I climbed out of my head and watched myself implode. A thought without a body ought to be the shot to take a load off. My brain is poisoned and I'm searching for the antidote, but every time I find it, my defenses scream, oh no you don't. Whoa, but it's fine. No, really, I'm fine.
That line right there basically means that she is trying to find a way to get everything out of her mind. Everything that is like building up, kind of what I said earlier. She's trying to find a way, which you guys, if any of you are watching this too, you are probably trying to find a way to get all this bad stuff out of your head, and then your conscience is saying, oh, you have it, and then the devilish side of your brain, the negative side of your brain is saying, no, you don't.
It's just a matter of time. You'll lose your mind and not be fine from time to time. I'm not crazy, but I feel crazy all of a sudden. In a city, never seeing snow or rain or leaves in autumn. Lose yourself in seasons, not remembering that you forgot him. Knocking on my door, I can't confront him, so I lock him out. But I don't mind. No, I really don't mind. 'Cause believe it or not, it feels good to be forgot from time to time. So forget me. And please, God, forgive me. If you feel a touch underwhelmed by all my overwhelming negativity.
That line right there about please, apology, sorries, God, that's all of that is self-doubt. And nobody should ever have to deal or feel that, because it's really not healthy. And the main thing that everybody needs to work on is their confidence, because it took me a very long time. I don't want to tell my story right now, but confidence is a big giant thing of who you are. It helps you actually do what you want to do. It helps you out with other people. It helps you out with yourself. Nobody should have to cry every single night because they're feeling something.
Who am I and when? When's my workday end and where does me begin? Are these my colleagues or my friends? On a scale of 10 to 1, do you hate who I've become? 'Cause I hate who I've become. I'm sorry for who I've become.
Self-doubt! Don't look at the camera right. No. Don't look at the camera like that, all sad and depressed. You are a confident, amazing person. God, I need to be like a soccer coach or something. Hi. Look, honestly, so August 15th, 2018, hi, I learned those lyrics to that song in 6 hours, and I also woke my parents up whenever I heard the song. Alrighty, now we are going to watch our second video that we are going to react to, which the title says why Gabby finally got a vocal coach. But once again, obviously, because I'm a big giant fan, this video is actually talking about her whole entire breakdown and the reason why she stopped everything.
Alright, I'm just nervous. And my everyday life has been this.
Also, I love how she started everything out with like drama and emotion, because actually drama's not the right word. I'm glad she started it off like this because it's showing Merriam-Webster, where you at? I need an adjective, please. Can I buy an adjective, Alex Trebek? Oh wait, is that the wrong show? That's Jeopardy.
Can you talk to me honestly? Ugh. I'm so emotional. I can't stop crying. I just don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I just landed a little bit. I was so afraid of rejection.
I practiced hard, I put my all into it, and I'm saying progress.
And my album is called...
I know what it's called. I know what your album's called. Trust me, I already watched your video.
I'm Gabby, and I'm a musician. Well, I wasn't always a musician, but we're getting there, and hopefully more people will know me from that then.
So this video, the video before you just saw, is all talking about self-doubt and not worth. A small little like drama of her crying and stuff like that. All the small things she could say. I've already pinpointed that it's self-doubt. I'm glad she just called herself a musician, because she is a musician. She's a musician, she is a YouTuber, she's an Instagrammer. You shouldn't just have to have one label to your name. You can have as many as you want. So I'm glad she called herself a musician, because that means she finally, like I said in the last video, restitched her mind of what she should be, who she wants to be.
The internet. People on the internet know me mostly as just a person, if that makes sense. But for the most part, it's just a miscellaneous pile of me being me.
Also, if you haven't heard Gabby's songs before, if you deeply listen to the lyrics, if you look up the lyrics, all of them are very personal and emotional. But if you read them, if you legit look at them, it always seems like there's some kind of problem solver. For example, in Out Loud, it was all about honestly, it's kind of hard to talk about the topic of Out Loud, but basically the problem solver of that song was to try and get somebody to move on and also say what you mean out loud. Kind of what I said earlier. Oh my gosh, I'm a great teen therapist. Okay, so kind of what I said earlier. Say what you mean out loud, address your problems. You guys should remember that. Say what you mean out loud, address your problems. Say it with me, guys. Say what you mean out loud, address your problems. Negativity is bad.
Waiting at the airport for me, screaming, say what you mean. I was like, wait a minute, how do you know that? And they said, we heard your song, it's out. And I was like, wait, what? People heard it, people know it. It was so crazy. I had so much positive energy and excitement, and I felt purpose. Like I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what people are relating to.
I'm so glad that she realized what she was supposed to do. The stuff that I was talking about in the last video and talking about Gabby's past, she didn't fully know what she was doing, and I'm glad she noticed that based on what she does in her music, it shows who she wants to be, what she wants to be. Oh my god, this video's doing so good right now.
That's pretty professional sounding.
That meant a lot to me because that meant that I was superseding just like my fan base and people hyping me up. And that made me feel like I could really do this, and I told myself and the world like this is what I'm doing now. I
Thank God.
have music coming out this year.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so this performance at VidCon US, I was actually there. I saw her perform out loud. To be honest, at the beginning she didn't do very well, but she was very, very nervous, and she actually did really good, and I was so honored to actually see her perform this, because I was looking forward to it. Okay, back on therapy topics.
I will have an album to you, and I'm saying it on this stage because then I have to be accountable for it. So are you guys ready for an album this year?
I'm so glad she's responsible. Ah!
It caused a lot of like
Music
emotional and personal turmoil in my life that almost gave me like PTSD to music, where I was like afraid. Emo.
Yeah, okay. So, the music industry, I don't know why, is so manipulative. Manipulative. It's very controlling. I'm not a person of the music industry, but based on videos that I've seen and articles that I've read, the music industry is very controlling to where you have to sing this way, you have to act this way, your schedule booked, your life booked. It's almost like it controls your life, and I already know what Gabby has done. Gabby has said no to record labels, which I'm so glad that she's done that, because that shows that she doesn't have to have a record label to be herself and show what she wants to do and be who she wants to be. She can do that all by herself. She already makes money by doing that herself. She doesn't need a label to promote her and put her on things or stages. She already does that. She already does that for herself. She's fine.
And I was just like afraid to do it because it was like so painful. It like literally gives me PTSD thinking about it.
Oh, don't cry.
So after I put out
I'm glad she's crying though. I know that sounds weird, but I'm glad she's crying.
My Full Heart Wasn't in Satellite, and I essentially self-sabotaged the song. Yeah, I sabotaged the song.
I'm glad she in this video, ooh, guys, in this video she's noticing her negativities. I am such a good teen therapist.
So Satellite came out, reception was very lackluster, lukewarm. I felt very lackluster and lukewarm, and I just sort of stopped doing it.
I was very sad when she kind of stopped, because I was like, Gabby, no, don't do that. I love your song and I love you.
For a minute. Hi guys. The reason that I have not posted on this channel in a while is I've just had a lot going on with like my mental health. I've just been extremely depressed. Some days I would literally finally get myself out of bed and then walk 10 feet to the bathroom and have to like stop and like lay down and just like lay there for a minute because
I hate that. I hate that so much. You know, a lot of teens these days, a lot of other people are so depressed that it's not healthy for them, because me myself, like I've already said in this video, I think depression has to do with self-doubt, because a lot of people with depression think they have no purpose, think they have no meaning, and that has to do with self-doubt. But anyway, the self-doubt part is so upsetting to hear and see, because it's something that shouldn't happen. And what people do need to work on is confidence. And that's the number one thing that I keep on talking about in this video. Confidence, confidence, confidence. Because self-doubt helps out with so much depression. Like, if you had so much confidence. I don't know how I gained so much confidence, But I think over time, that's how I become the person I am today. If you watch my other videos, my past videos, oh my gosh, I didn't have self-doubt, but I didn't have enough confidence to talk, and now I do, so that's probably why I'm so happy all the time.
It was just like hard to like do anything. So my focus at the beginning of this year was like stay alive. Like it wasn't like break boundaries, write music, like.
Which I hate that she says to stay alive, because that, I hope none of y'all young kids, youngins have depression or anything and are thinking about doing anything to yourselves, because that shouldn't have to happen. You guys, all of you have a purpose. I want you to know that. Hold on, I'm gonna get up to the camera real quick. All of you have a purpose. You all have a meaning in this world. All of you are little bits of pieces and Legos, and you build up what our society is today. And I want you to know that you have a purpose, you have a meaning. You may not know what it is right now, and that's okay, but you're going to find it. So don't take your life or harm yourself or anything, because for one, that is not healthy at all. And for one, self-worth and confidence is the biggest thing you can have. That really prevails over everything. Okay, I'm gonna sit down back now. My legs are hurting. But all of you have a purpose. I want all of you to know that.
Change the world. It was like survive. So after months and months and months of doing nothing and just trying to heal, I finally just kind of got into a better place in my life where I was surrounded by like an amazing group of people who were very uplifting and supportive.
That's something that you need to do too. If you guys are very alone and depressed and sad, surround yourself with people that make you happy. Surround yourself with me. Subscribe down below. I know I make you happy already, but find people that make you laugh. Find people that make you happy, because those are the ones that can help you through the hardest times.
And I just started to feel like myself again, and then honestly Encore just popped in my head pretty much all at once, like finished, and I remembered what it felt like to feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
You ever get that moment when you did great on a test and you turn it in and you're like, oh wow, I did great. You get goosebumps, and then you get that grade back and it turns out you got an A. That's what I'm not comparing this to. I'm not comparing it to that. I'm talking about whenever you go to Taco Bell and you go through the drive-thru and you say, can I get a Taco Bell Crunchwrap please? So excited, and you remember that feeling of whenever you're asking for that Crunchwrap, because that Crunchwrap is literally about to save your life from hunger and happiness. So then you eat that Crunchwrap and all those goosebumps go away and you're so happy. That's the kind of feeling I'm relating to this.
And all that excitement and buzz was back in my heart. So when Honestly comes out, I feel like I am back on top where I was, or honestly so much higher. I shot this music video and I've never felt more confident, and I've never felt
confidence! Confidence! I love confidence!
More support and love in my actual life, and the music's being received so much better than Out Loud was.
You can't help it. Say you're talking to me honestly, but you're lying to me constantly.
It was number one on iTunes.
Okay, Gabby, if you're watching this, you are probably not. If anybody sends this to Gabby, and I hope she's watching it. But like, hey, Gabby, if you watching this, reach out to me. Let's become friends, please. I know I don't get a lot of subscribers or anything like that, but let's be friends. Maybe I can help you out. Maybe do a teen therapist collab video or something. We could give each other therapy or I don't know, I'm rambling, but hey, reach out to me. It's probably not gonna happen, but reach out to me.
This is what I'm meant to do, and that purpose that I felt, that excitement that I felt in VidCon Australia, I was feeling that again, but times a million. So I'm on top of the world.
Self-worth, confidence. Oh, yeah.
I feel absolutely so confident and so great.
What did I just say? What did I literally just say?
Number 8, Gabby Hanna's music is absolute garbage. Her fans overhype her when she can barely hold a note, and she's always out of tune.
And
no. We do not stand hating here.
So this time last year, I became a musician by accident, and then I went through hell and back. And I finally got to a place now where I have so much thankfulness and purpose. And I've learned so much about not letting your pain go to waste. If you're feeling something, make something out of it. I think the key to happiness is finding a way to be grateful for your pain. And
I couldn't have said it better than I couldn't have said it better. I could not have said it better. Alrighty guys, wow, that was my first Teen Therapist Reacts to blank video. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope some of my words helped inspire you or help you out with something. I'll be here every single Thursday reacting to something, hopefully conveying a message that helps you in your life. If you don't mind, please subscribe down below to make yourself happy for videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Like this video down below if you like Therapy Thursdays and if you think any of my messages or what I said helped you in your life somehow. Also, comment down below what problems you have. I've done subscribe, I've done post notifications. Turn on your post notifications for me, buds. Alright guys, well, that is the end of today's video, and until I see you guys next time, bye!